Hi guys, trust you're all doing well. Welcome to my YouTube channel, TPM Stack with Oluwole. Let's get right into it. In today's lesson, we'll be discussing role overlap between technical product manager, engineering lead, and solution architect. Have you ever joined a product team and wonder who does what, who calls the shots in certain areas? Is it the technical product manager, the engineering lead, or the solution architect? You are not alone. This right here is one of the biggest source of conflict and confusion within a technology team or a product-led team. In this lesson, we'll be discussing who does what, where the overlap happens, and how to effectively manage these overlaps. Let's start by looking at a typical platform team structure. From what you can see here, you can see the product team and the engineering team work closely together, with the technical product manager interfacing closely or working closely with the engineering lead, solution architect, and the DevOps team. Before going further into this lesson, I would like to clarify certain things to help guide the way we think about the role of a TPM within a tech environment. And this is going to be helpful for us at a later time in our discussion, and also guide the mindset, right? I want us to carry while listening to this course. There are two ways you can look at the role of a TPM within a tech environment. There's a scenario or there's a model where product managers and the TPM works together to build customer-facing product. In this scenario, we see the product manager focusing majorly on customer problem, UX, market need, and business outcome, right? And you also see the technical PM support here with providing technical depth behind those features in itself, right? The TPM role here is to provide support to the product manager. While on the TPM model, we have the technical product manager owning the product in itself. In this case, we don't have a separate product manager. They run with the product vision, they create the roadmap themselves. While in this case, we majorly have the TPM build infrastructures, right? Non-customer facing solutions, right? We also have them build SDK, APIs, and system. So for us in this lesson, it's important to think about the role of a TPM from the perspective of TPM-led model. Now, let's go into the second half of today's lesson, role definition. As a technical product manager, our core responsibility and our core focus is to ensure that our platform delivers value. It provides business outcome. What do we do on a day-to-day basis? It's our responsibility to call the shot around what to build, what success are we measuring, and what is the scope of work to be done. We also write PRDs with technical specification. We are also responsible for managing and prioritizing our roadmap. What don't we do? We don't write code. We don't design the system architecture. What is the role of an engineering lead within a product team? They focus majorly on quality delivery and execution. They hold implementation strategy. They break work into tasks and estimate effort. They assign work to engineers. They ensure quality code, test, and best practices for delivery. What don't they do? They're not responsible for product prioritization. They're not responsible for writing out requirements. The engineering team comprises of front-end engineer, back-end engineer, and quality assurance experts. What is the role of a solution architect within a tech or product-led environment? They are responsible for scalability and also defining high-level correctness of a system, future-proofing our system in a way that ensures that it's reliable, it's scalable, and it's resilient. A solution architect is responsible for designing the overall system architecture. They define technology of choice. Are we using MongoDB? Are we using NoSQL? Are we using MySQL Server? What infrastructure should power our solution? AWS. Should we be using Microsoft? Should we be using Google Platform? They are responsible for ensuring the system is scalable, reliable, and is 100% compliant. They are not responsible for defining sprint execution, backlog prioritization, or even day-to-day management of the engineers. To make this extremely practical, we will be looking at the RACI metrics of both teams, how they interact, who is responsible for what, who is accountable for what, who should be consulted and who should be informed around certain area of development. Let's start by defining what RACI means. R stands for responsibility, who is responsible for what. A stands for accountability, who should be accountable or who should hold me accountable for this responsibility. I mean, who cross-checks my work, who okays my work. C stands for consulted. In delivering this service, who should I consult, who should I collaborate with? And I stands for informed. In delivering this particular feature, who should be informed, who should be carried along? They don't have to make decision or contribute to the development process or decision-making process, but you are mandated or expected to inform them around this is what we are doing, this is how we're doing it, and this is what the potential outcome will be. Also, the engineering lead is responsible for driving delivery. However, they consult the solution architect and the TPM holds both of them accountable. The solution architect is responsible for driving the architectural decision. However, they consult the TPM and the engineering leads. Also, the solution architect is responsible for driving cloud and infrastructure design. However, they consult the engineering lead and inform the TPM. The engineering lead is responsible for driving performance targets. However, they consult the solution architect and the technical product manager holds them accountable. One key thing I would like us to take out today's lesson is no single role is responsible for everything. Here is the simplest mental model I teach TPM. TPM owns outcome. Engineering lead owns execution. Solution architect owns the system. When teams respect boundaries and collaborate across it, product delivery becomes faster, safer, and less political. Hence, if you are a TPM or an engineering lead or a solution architect trying to work better, this clarity is non-negotiable. If you found this lesson useful, like this video, subscribe, and let us know in the comment section which role you are in and where the overlap causes friction the most in your team. Thank you for joining us today. See you in our next module.